Funeral view. Close one eye and just like see how the depth changes, and your balance might be off a little bit even. And then imagine like that's what someone says is gonna be your new normal. So my name is Kai, and like today I'm doing my speech about the day that I lost vision in my left eye snowboarding. It started off as a great day. Snow was good, Bluebird Day, and overall like everyone was just having a great time. And then just as everything seemed like it was like gonna be a perfect day, it just took a turn for the worse. It was a lap that we had been riding all day, so we felt pretty confident in ourselves. And my buddy was checking out this cliff, but he hadn't checked out the bottom yet, and he was wondering if I wanted to hit it first. So I decided to hit it first, and when I went to go, I basically hit a rock on the takeoff and sent me to my shoulder and my head, and then was unconscious, sliding pretty late, like just limped down the mountain. My friend came down, tried to wake me up, and I didn't wake up at first. And then after he took my goggles off, I came back like awake, but I wasn't conscious for like probably 15 minutes after that. And then I was arguing with all my friends about how we should just like keep riding because it was such a good day, and like kind of repeating myself, which was kind of like bad signs. Also just because I was like unconscious, that's not a good sign. And then luckily ski patrol had seen it from the lift, so they stopped me, told me that they were gonna have to take me down, so they brought me down to the clinic. I described everything I was feeling. I had some pain in my shoulder, and then I had this floater in my eye. And ski patrol said it was just gonna be like a little bit of recovery for the shoulder, and the eye should clear up as well. It's just a common concussion symptom. And then I ended up going home and spent some time with my mom, just kind of like talking about stuff, trying to figure out like what we're gonna do about it, if we needed to continue to see medical help. And then I ended up going to sleep thinking everything was gonna be okay after like such a terrible day. And still to the day now, I can't see out of the eye. So that's a story of my worst day, probably, if I had to like describe my worst day.